Breathing deeply, the big man sank to the ground with his back against a tree. For a long moment their eyes locked. "I am Silver the Hunter," he said. "I will take you to the Wolf Clan. They are my kinfolk. You will be safe there." The child didn't speak. She just continued to search his eyes. "You have more courage than most men. What are you called, my little warrior?" "Kaya," she replied in a small voice, still holding his eyes. Suddenly, the dam broke. She fell into his arms and wept away the fears, pain, and sorrow of the past 2 weeks. Silver gently rocked back and forth as he held the sobbing child. Something stirred deep within him as he rocked her to sleep. Softly, he swore the guardian's oath over her sleeping form. In a lifetime too long to be natural, the hunter never sworn an oath he couldn't keep. Unknown to Kaya, she had gained a mentor and a guardian for life. Through the night, Kaya's sleep was disturbed by strange dreams. Once she dreamed that she was curled up with a pack of dogs to keep away the cold. She snuggled into their deep fur and felt the warmth of their bodies drive away the dampness. Later, she was aware that someone had thrown a warm, woolly blanket over her. She dreamed that she was with her father. Kaya awakened in the gray light just before dawn. The air was cold and damp, but it was warm under her big hunting cloak, so she snuggled deeper. As she cuddled into the cloak, something was nagging at the back of her mind. Suddenly, she sat bolt upright, eyes wide as her memory of the preceding day came rushing back. Where had that cloak come from? A big hunter was hunched over a dying fire, staring onto the coals. It was a posture she would become familiar with over the next 5 days. "Awake, are you?" he rumbled. "We are safe here. Sleep more if you wish." "Where did this cloak come from?" she asked in a suspicious voice. "I saw you drop yours in the village." "Went back for it in the night," he replied, a grin playing at the corners of his mouth. "Had it a long time. Loath I am to part with it." "You left me alone here in the night?" Kaya asked with a bit of fear in her voice. "You were well protected," he replied. "Quite safe for all that." He nodded toward the nearby trees. Kaya looked in time to see a wolf pack rise and trot off into the gathering dawn. It had been no dream. She had been snuggled in the pack of wolves all night while he was gone. "Who are you? Who calls the wolves to guard me?" she asked as she watched them disappear. "No one commands the wolves," he replied, "but they will occasionally do a favor for a friend." "Then you must be a wolf yourself," Kaya said thoughtfully. Silver just grinned wider. "I've been called that from time to time." "Are you my father?" Kaya asked, suddenly looking deeply into his eyes. "No, child," Silver replied gently. "What made you ask me that?" "Mother always said father was the mightiest warrior who ever lived," answered the child, her eyes misting over as she spoke of her mother. "Did you know your father?" "He went to the wars when I was a babe," she replied, regaining some of her composure. "He did not return."